Elton John, welcome to Radio 2.
Thank you very much. It's always nice to see you, Scott. How you been?
I'm really good, thank you very much. The last time we spoke was when you wished me a happy engagement, which meant a lot.
And how's it going?
It's going good. The wedding is next year, so nothing's been called off, and I take that as a win.
That's good. Congratulations.
Thank you. So tonight is your last show in London before you take the tour around the UK and Europe before coming back for Glastonbury. And then that's it. What's the farewell tour meant to you?
God, it's been everything I hoped it would be and more, Scott. We started nearly 5 years ago, and of course COVID interrupted for 2 years. And when I went back after COVID happened, I enjoyed spending so much time at home for 2 years with the boys and David that I didn't know what I was going to, whether I was going to enjoy it again. But I started off in New Orleans last year, and it's gotten better and better, and I've enjoyed it more and more. The audiences have been so amazing, dressing up. Some of them have been to 150 shows, 300 shows, and they're enjoying it. They're treating it as a party. And that lifts my spirits every night when I go on. And I have to say, it's been better than I could have ever imagined it to be.
Yeah. There's an incredible bit in the show where you basically float off the stage. That must be, is it a thrill to do that every night? Or does it feel dangerous or scary?
No, I don't like heights, but it's okay. I'm all right. I do float off the stage into oblivion, which is probably very apt. Because that's where I'm going.
How does it work, though?
I don't know. I'm the least mechanical person. Well, I don't even know how a phone works. I don't have a phone because I wouldn't know how to work it. So there you go. Don't ask me.
You don't have a phone?
No, never had one.
As you said, the tour has been going on a while, since 2018. It's a long goodbye, thanks COVID. But you've said before that you feel the most comfortable you've ever felt on stage.
Yeah. I wanted to go on high, but I didn't realise when I started that my voice would be as good as it is now. I don't know why that is. I think if you want an explanation, it's because I'm so happy. I'm happy with my personal life. I'm happy with my professional life. Everything in my life is so wonderful. I'm so grateful. I've been so lucky. So I think that's the reason why the performances for me are really satisfy me.
Yeah. Were there times before when you haven't felt comfortable on stage because you've always looked it forever?
There are times before this tour started where you think, oh, God.
Yeah.
It's a schlep. Traveling is tiring. This tour has been 329 shows, which is, if you start in January the 1st, then you play every day till November the 25th.
That's a lot, isn't it?
It's a lot.
Yeah. Do you think you'll miss it when the tour's over?
No way.
I love your honesty.
No way. I do not want to fly anywhere. I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to be still for a few weeks and months. Thank you.
So what is your ideal life when the tour's over? Where are you going to be? What are you going to do?
As of now, I'm going to go on holiday after the show in Stockholm on the 8th of July for a couple of months. And then everything's up in the air after that. I go home, the boys go back to school. So that's the agenda for right now.
Of course, we've got Glastonbury to look forward to, but I also saw that you said you might do the odd show here and there once the tour is over. So please tell me you're not putting the piano away forever.
No, the piano won't be going away forever, but it'll be very sporadic. I honestly, I really don't want to tour again. Doing a theatre thing for 2 or 3 weeks might be appealing, but honestly, that's in the distant future. I'm not going back to Vegas. If I do anything, it will be here.
Well, I saw Miley Cyrus recently saying that she's just not interested in touring. She loves her fans, but she just doesn't want to be sleeping on a tour bus anymore.
Well, I can get that, but she's only very young. I'm 76, so
Right, we're going to talk more about Glastonbury in a second. I'm going to play a song first, but I'd like you to choose it. What can I play for you, Sir Elton John, this afternoon? One of yours, something else, it doesn't matter. Maybe one of your kids' favourites. They influence you a lot on what you're listening to, don't they?
They love listening to music, and yes, they do. And it's interesting to see what they love. They love a lot of old stuff too. They have in their CD library, they have everything from the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, the Who, the Beach Boys. But they love things like Tom Petty. They love things like Scissor. They listen to a lot of new stuff. And they love Imagine Dragons. That's their favorite.
I tell you what, for your kids, let's play some Imagine Dragons on Radio 2. Here is On Top of the World, and back with Elton after this. It's Radio 2, Scott Mills with Elton John. Welcome back.
Thank you, Scott.
So you're headlining Glastonbury's Pyramid Stage on Sunday night this year, and excitingly, we're going to be able to see and hear that across the BBC. But I can't believe you've never played the festival before.
No, I used to go when I was younger. Bernie and I went to the Isle of Wight Festival when we were young, but no, it's too many people for me. I don't really like going to football games that much because I don't like crowds. I have played festivals and I've really enjoyed them. But of course, Glastonbury is the creme de la creme. And to be honest with you, this is the first time I've been asked to play it, so I haven't turned it down. But it's just come at the right time. It couldn't have been I'm a great believer in serendipity and fate. This is the most wonderful way to sign off in England, Great Britain. And they've been wonderful. Emily's been fantastic, and I've got a different set list to the tour. It's going to be much different. I've got guests who I can't tell you who they are, but it's going to be wonderful. I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh, go on, tell me one.
No.
I really hope there's going to be a fast helicopter taking you out of there as soon as you're done.
Well, I'll see people after the show. I don't want to just run. I mean, there's going to be a lot of friends there coming to see me.
Yeah, but what about crowds?
Well, I'll be backstage. You don't get so many people back there, do you?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We had Lewis Capaldi in the studio a few weeks ago, and what people might not know is that you are a huge supporter and mentor of new artists. He said that you had emailed him via Ed Sheeran, basically telling him to believe in himself a bit more because he's great.
Yes. Well, it's hard when you're a young artist, and self-doubt is a really awful thing. And every artist goes through periods of self-doubt. And so he came down to Nice and I had lunch with him, and then I sent him a threatening email that said, if you don't believe in yourself. So that got the message through to him. But he's a wonderful young man. But yes, you have to help support young kids. There's so much more pressure than when I was young playing. There was no social media. There was no. It's a whole different ballgame now. You have to support the young artists.
That's the thing, you see, and not that you do anyway, but. It's very hard to not read comments, and you didn't have that back then.
No, you didn't have those comments, and that people are so horrible and nasty and vile. And I've just been reading Sam Smith had to cancel shows, which is very sad. And every artist goes through that. You have to cancel shows because your voice goes. And the comments, oh my God, people, and they hide behind their anonymity, and it's just awful. So to be an artist and to go through cancelling a show is one of the worst things you can ever do.
Everyone hates it, I know, yeah. Yeah. Okay, one last thing. I found a few headlines when I was doing a bit of research for our chat. All I need you to do is confirm or deny for me, okay? So just a true or false.
Okay.
You're collaborating with Dolly Parton on her new album.
Yes, true.
Fantastic. Whose idea was it?
Dolly's.
Incredible. You didn't actually need glasses when you first started wearing them on stage.
True.
You just liked them.
Well, I wore them for the blackboard at school. Well, and now I've got 20/20 vision, but I still wear glasses because I like it.
And now you need an extra hotel room for your glasses wherever you go.
False.
Oh.
False.
I really wanted that one to be true.
It may be true a few years ago, but no, I don't travel with that much stuff anymore.
I read that you kept them at a special temperature.
Oh, God.
I wouldn't put it past, but maybe back then.
Oh, yeah.
You are well known for your iconic glasses, and you're opening a shop for them now with your own range.
Yeah, David and I sat down, David, my husband, manager, sat down and said, listen, you've always been an iconic wearer of glasses since 1970.
The most famous, I think.
Yeah, and let's do our line of eyewear. So I thought that's a really good idea, and I wanted it to be affordable. But we went through all the old glasses from the looks from when I was at school, when I was starting off in bluesology, blah, blah, blah. And we designed 300 pairs of glasses together, which took a long time. But then now it's come to fruition. There's a pop-up shop in Greek Street in London, and I'm very proud of them. And, you know, I don't know why we didn't think of doing it before, but...
I know.
Anyway, and $1 million a year will go to the Elton John AIDS Foundation as well. So if you buy a pair, your money will be going to a good cause too.
That's incredible. Can I buy ones, you know, like the star ones?
I think you might be able to buy one, yeah. Yeah.
I'll pop down on my way home.
Yeah.
One more thing. I know we talked about it at the start. You wished me and Sam a happy engagement last time we spoke. We're getting married next year. He's actually kept the message that you did on his phone because it was so kind of you to do.
Yeah.
I know you had a civil partnership with David in 2005 and then you got married in 2014. I want to know, what are the secrets, asking for a friend, to a long and happy marriage?
Never go to bed on an argument.
Oh.
Don't fester in bed. Get it out in the open. Talk about it in bed. Then you don't have to get up the next morning and start. Never go to bed on an argument. It really works.
Elton John, it's been an absolute pleasure to speak to you. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Scott. Lots of love.